to repair, remake, and replace itself. Upgraded with meta-sensory component option. He has a smart skin engineered to repair, remake, and replace itself. It transmits enhanced sensory data to the brain on an ongoing basis. The smart skin learns how and when to renew.
Well, the basic idea came when we were trying to react to the commercialized public space. The public space demands more and more from the people to consume it. And we tried to make a machine that will work on the principles of the commerce, but give you something else that you usually get from it. So this machine says, you can pay me, but you don't have to. But I will still give you something, but you can't eat it and you cannot drink it. You just have to experience it.
We use a lot of, in our videos, a lot of water, a lot of pictures with the sea. We play in the background with the sea. So that's how we connect the sea team in our project.
Le nom du spectacle, c'est Sel. Et le thème de ce spectacle, c'est le voyage d'une femme qui cherche son bien-aimé, son amant en réalité. C'est un spectacle qui est pris d'un texte d'Antonio Tabucchi, un écrivain italien qui a écrit un livre qui s'appelle « Il se fait de plus en plus tard ». Et dans ce livre, il y a une série de lettres des hommes à la femme de son cœur. Et ça termine avec la lettre d'une femme à l'homme de sa vie. Et alors, c'est cette lettre-là qui a été le point de départ de ce spectacle. Le thème du sel, ça vient du sel des larmes. Une fois, ils m'ont dit que dans les larmes, il y a la même quantité de sel qu'il y a dans la mer.
The project Borderline came out of the blind date with Dimitri Bogomasov. We were in Istanbul and we visited the Blue Mosque. And suddenly, when we came out, the Muslim prayer started. Suddenly, it came prayers from all different parts of town. And I got this idea that it would be a great thing to actually make a sound installation outdoor by using the Muslim method of outdoor speakers, but instead of only having Muslim prayers, I would want to have one Christian, one Jewish, and one Muslim.
And one of the first questions that comes to my mind is, how is it possible to work as an artist in Odessa, in Ukraine, under reasonable conditions?
И первый вопрос, который пришел мне в голову: как мы можем без вопросов, не имеющих никакой под собой причины, вообще работать вместе?
Музей современного искусства и галерея современного
Yeah, contemporary art institutions opened in Odessa. It's a museum of contemporary art and the contemporary art gallery.
But is it any link between these official institutions and the artist union? Is it any collaboration or?
Существует ли какое-то between the contemporary art and artist union, or between the museum?
I have a good figure. Never have to worry about the stuff other women are obsessed with. Diet, shaping, aerobics, exercise.
Och jag är mente, jag kom fram där som man kunde springa tillbaka, man kom i
Let's know what he'd been doing. We somehow never intersected much, except when I was...
I've asked different women from all these countries that we are going to visit to write letters to me, as I were their close friend, mother, sister, girlfriend, or something like that. And on the basis of these letters, that are of course different, I work in each place. And here in Odessa, I received one letter that I'm using, and I was working together with the Ukrainian actress and musician Maria Narvatskaya. It's a mixture of her reading and rehearsing the letters. And these letters, of course, they tell stories, kind of private stories, I would say. But not all of them are private stories. Some of them are about culture, about history, and vice versa.
I think it's the stories are, some of the stories are very much based with relationships to Odessa, but it could in fact be anywhere. And I think that entrance to what nationality is and what belonging is and things like that is very essential and interesting to me, at least.
But from time to time, I will catch these glances that sneaked at me as if in trance. He just stared. And in his eyes, I read his thoughts.
point of the piece was really to explore what you lose when you become a nation state, playing around with control and reward, and also about when something appears to be nice on the surface, what maybe darker things lie underneath. So it was both of those things. And I guess for us, we were talking about things like the EU being kind of a big experiment, hence a big maze with cheese like mice, and experimenting with the journey that people take in order to get a place at the table.
Our piece is very highly political. It's plunging cultural identity, cultural diversity, and to cultural policy, and we think about it. And after them, we installed also this performance installation.
Нас не цуралась, щоб в кращім світі жилося!
I like this feeling or this rather unpleasant feeling of coming into a situation where you don't really know who the other sort of players or people there are. Are they just acting, or are they just normal people but behaving like very abnormal? It was just this situation where you don't know, is it fiction, is it reality, and is this a lunatic, or is it just a person playing, that you don't really know what is happening.
Odessa is a different planet, mate. The girls here, they don't drink beer, they eat a fucking salad. Why? Because they have to stay slim. I mean, in England, the girls eat shit all the time.
And they smell good here, mate. They take a perfume out with them and they put it on in the toilet or on the dance floor. If they're starting to whiff a bit, they just put on a fucking perfume. I like it.
We wanted to show only stereotypes. We say English drink a lot, the Dutch only smoke weed, the Germans are Nazis, the French are gay, all the women in the Ukraine are prostitutes, and we hope by making it so extreme to people think more about the stereotypes and what they really think of European identity.
Yesterday, a woman came up to me and she said, "You can fuck me for 100 euro. So, what you do? I don't pay for sex.
Why not? What's 100 euro?
She said $1.
What, that's cheaper. What's that in sterling?
That's about 30 quid.
That's about 10 fucking pints, Dave.
I also saw a girl with a Ferrari tattoo on her back. The idea was that when you are fucking her doggy style, it is like driving a Ferrari.
She had Ferrari tattooed on her back.
It was fucking horny, man. I mean,
I think that the guys was really very great, and they talk really true, and in some way it was very funny, but it was not pleasure, but their work great, really.
We both dance, but in addition to that, academically, we are interested in some critical theory, let me say. So, after talking too much about all of this stuff, and we said, why don't we do something together? And how the idea of doing something on the boat came out.
Obviously, the theme itself was already quite relevant, not only because of the fact that it was taking place on the sea, but also because of the fact that it was related with a connection, between, whatever sides that you would name them. It's not just, Orient and Occident. It could be any two polarities that you could actually imagine or think of. So it was already a possibility for us to explore the themes of seas in a different framework. But then again, we were planning to perform the piece in real boats during seas, which was something that we did not do before.
Places that engage and encourage their both joint and singular creativity. This means rethinking the concept of what constitutes a city, what a city should be, and for whom.
We think we see the world, and then someone comes with something very simple, and we suddenly see it differently. And we can never go back to seeing it the way we did, because our eyes have changed. It's a very simple process, but it's a very difficult thing to do, and only the most brilliant artists do it.
It's performance like about the game of actors. Show their emotions and show their actors' professionality, maybe like that. Somebody of them makes it better, and it's such form of competition.
It is something new for me, and I actually liked it. It has some, I don't know, what can you say about this game? She liked it too.
I found you, and I take you.
We want to play it.
I take you. I take.
I'm sorry.
You're like in the fairy tale of Lewis Carroll, when you feel like Alice, or in my the first time in my life I was another man. I was alone or something. I played that role, and it was so weird, but it's so cool.
First of all, it's important when you make a work of art on Ukraine to show that it's not a choice of becoming either European or Russian, because there are already something that are human beings, and the cultural differences are actually a huge value because they give identity. And in the performance, there is somebody who speaks about branding Odessa or Ukraine, but it's also much more about finding true identity than to present the world with a brand that has no root in reality. So it's really about exploring what I have sensed here to be original and true and sincere, and try to put that up front so that it's obvious what the qualities are with this place.
I wanted to say about the performance that it's really about the Odessa. It's true. I like it. I agree with them, just like this.
My parents was born in Odessa, and I can say that this film is about my city. And I like it because I understand all the details which was telling about in this film.
This is the beginning of a project that will carry on along the coast of the Black Sea.
И в Одессе здесь состоялось начало проекта, который теперь продолжит свой путь по городам, портовым городам Черного моря.
And we are here tonight to say goodbye to you.
И сегодня вечером мы прощаемся с Одессой.
And to receive also our thanks to the city of Odessa, to the citizens of Odessa for receiving us during these 8 days. Thank you, Odessa and Coudert.